Hello friends, how are you? Breaking news today. Season 2 of Monsters debuted on Netflix this week to rave reviews. Monsters, the Lyle and Erik Menendez story, tells the tale of two rich kids in California who killed their parents in the late 1980s. Both brothers are serving out life sentences. The case continues to intrigue the nation amid claims of new evidence that could exonerate the brothers. Convicted killer Erik Menendez blasted the show and its creator, Ryan Murphy. Keep reading to see why. New evidence to be presented in court. Erik and Lyle Menendez shot their parents, Kitty and Jose, to death in the summer of 1989. That's an undisputed fact, even though police initially thought it was a mob hit. That's how gruesome the crime scene was. But the question remains to this day of why the brothers killed their parents. Media reports at the time speculated that Jose threatened to write his sons out of his will and greed took over. However, the brothers later claimed they were victims of sexual abuse at the hands of their father and murdered their parents in self-defense. Other allegations of abuse against Jose Menendez have since come out from a member of the boy band Menudo. Lyle and Erik Menendez are currently serving life sentences in California. However, they petitioned the court last year to review new evidence that could possibly reduce their sentence. According to Forbes, the new evidence is a sworn statement from the Menudo member about the abuse and a letter from Erik to his cousin written months before the murders that alluded to the alleged abuse. Monsters, the Lyle and Erik Menendez story. Netflix had major success in 2022 with the limited series Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story starring Evan Peters as the serial killer. Season 2 stars General Hospital alum Nicholas Chavez as Lyle Menendez and Cooper Koch as Erik. The Netflix series recently confirmed a Season 3 with Charlie Hunman as serial killer Ed Gein. Early reviews of the series are mainly positive, but the real Erik Menendez is not a fan. Erik Menendez blasts Ryan Murphy's Netflix show Monsters. Erik Menendez is still in prison, but he released a public statement via his wife, Tammy, whom he married in 1999. His brother, Lyle, married for the second time in 2003. The convicted killer blasted Netflix for how the series portrays his brother. I believed we had moved beyond the lies and ruinous character portrayals of Lyle, creating a caricature of Lyle rooted in horrible and blatant lies rampant in the show. I can only believe they were done so on purpose, Erik wrote in a lengthy statement. He also took issue with the show downplaying the sexual abuse allegations against his father. It is sad for me to know that Netflix's dishonest portrayal of the tragedies surrounding our crime have taken the painful truths several steps backward, back through time to an era when the prosecution built a narrative on a belief system that males were not sexually abused, and that males experienced rape trauma differently than women. Erik Menendez specifically called out the show's creator, Ryan Murphy, for having bad intent in portraying the brothers' relationship. Many viewers took to Twitter to express disdain for the homoerotic undertones between Erik and Lyle in the limited series. Erik Menendez's full statement from Twitter. I believed we had moved beyond the lies and ruinous character portrayals of Lyle, creating a caricature of Lyle rooted in horrible and blatant lies rampant in the show. I can only believe they were done so on purpose. It is with a heavy heart that I say, I believe Ryan Murphy cannot be this naive and inaccurate about the facts of our lives so as to do this without bad intent. It is sad for me to know that Netflix's dishonest portrayal of the tragedies surrounding our crime have taken the painful truths several steps backward, back through time to an era when the prosecution built a narrative on a belief system that males were not sexually abused, and that males experienced rape trauma differently than women. Those awful lies have been disputed and exposed by countless brave victims of the last 2 decades who have broken through their personal shame and bravely spoken out. So now Murphy shakes his horrible narrative through vile and appalling character portrayals of Lyle and of me and disheartening slander. Is the truth not enough? Let the truth stand as the truth. How demoralizing to know that one man with power can undermine decades of progress in shedding light on childhood trauma. Violence is never an answer, never a solution, and is always tragic. As such, I hope it is never forgotten that violence against a child creates 100 horrendous and silent crime scenes, darkly shadowed behind glitter and glamour, and rarely exposed until tragedy penetrates everyone involved. To all those who have reached out and supported me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. New update. CBS has confirmed the first 3 cast members for its new daytime soap opera Beyond the Gates. Soap fans everywhere are eager to learn more about the new show. So, what details have been shared so far? Keep reading to find out. What is Beyond the Gates about? CBS first picked up the soap in April under the title of The Gates. It is being developed by CBS Studios' partnership with the NAACP. The soap is slated to start production this fall in Atlanta and is expected to hit the small screen in early 2025. Beyond the Gates is created by Michelle Val-Jean. She will also serve as executive producer and showrunner on the soap opera. Other EPs on the show include Shaver Ducksworth, Robert Guza Jr., Julie Carruthers, Leon Russell, Derek Johnson, Kimberly Derbyshire, and Anna Solfeld. The official description for Beyond the Gates says that it will be set in a leafy Maryland suburb just outside of Washington, D.C., and in one of the most affluent African-American counties in the United States. It continues, saying that the majority of the soap will focus on a posh, gated community, and at the center of it all is the Dupree family. The Duprees are described as powerful and prestigious, and the very definition of Black royalty. Of course, there will be juicy secrets and scandals uncovered. Everyone outside the gated community are keeping a close eye on the Duprees and everything happening there. CBS confirms first 3 cast members for new soap. Tamara Tunie, Daphne Diplakes, and Carla Mosley are all joining the cast of Beyond the Gates. Many people will recognize Tamara Tunie from Law and Order, SVU, where she has played the role of Mee Warner. She also previously appeared on As the World Turns. Other credits to her name include The Good Wife, Blue Bloods, and Elementary. In Beyond the Gates, Tamara Tunie will star as Anita Dupree. She is the matriarch of the family. The official description says that she is a famous singer back in the day. Anita worked hard for her success and raised 2 daughters with her now retired senator husband. But underneath her glamorous and refined exterior is a fierceness she gained from her humble beginnings in Chicago. Daphne Diplakes will play Dr. Nicole Dupree Richardson. The doctor is Anita's daughter. She previously appeared on One Life to Live. Daphne has also appeared on CSI and Last Man Standing. Her character description says that Nicole's success in life extends to her marriage to her surgeon husband. She has the perfect life, from the outside. Carla Mosley will play the role of Dani Dupree. Dani is Anita's other daughter. The character is a former model turned momager. Dani is the Dupree family wild child who has always marched to the best of her own drum. Like the other 2 ladies, Carla Mosley has previous soap opera experience. She was on The Bold and the Beautiful as well as Guiding Lights. Carla also played roles in Gossip Girl, Heart of Dixie, and Burn After Reading. What do you think about the initial casting announcement? Let us know in the comments below.